Hello, you guys, and welcome to the Women's Cave Mobile.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We're mobile again. Can you believe it? I can't believe that we're mobile again. It's getting, like, hectic out here.
Yeah, it's getting
hectic
hard. You're so crazy, Winona. Okay, so welcome to the Women's Cave, and...
Oh, no, you have to tell who we are.
We are the Anti-Thought Ladies.
And what do we do?
Oh, my goodness. I was saying welcome to the Women's Cave. I felt, wow, Winona, for real?
I'm trying to make money this time.
Oh.
I'm trying.
We are the Anti-Thought Ladies, and we write the Anti-Thought series. And I thought divorce was bad.
Oh, wait. Hold on. There we go. Now I can make
bad
money.
With other life lessons. And I thought being grown up was easy.
There we go.
And I thought, what is it? And I thought I could juggle it. Oh, wow, that's funny. And I thought I did my journey alone. No,
imagine that one.
Imagine that book. And I
had a flip flop.
Well, no, stop making me laugh. You know I have bronchitis.
I'm sorry.
And I thought I had it all figured out.
So if we ever get famous, you guys, this is going to be the television show. Remember that. This is our television show.
When we grow up. Anyway,
we'll be famous.
What was I saying? And you can find that on andwethought.com and barnesandnoble.com and amazon.com. And you guys, we just did the Inspirational Women in Literature conference, and that thing was like amazing. And I am so humbled that people actually showed up and wanted.
I think we're still in shock that Claire Armitstead showed up
and wanted to speak for us. And you know, us is not silly brand. But it's so great because I felt like maybe we were actually inspiring people to do something. So that's
other
exciting.
Than, be silly and look cute like
right.
Winona, because Winona's a narcissist.
Oh, and also welcome to this one thing that I'm going to share with you, because this is something, Winona and I have been best friends for a very long time. And we call what she says sometimes Willisms.
Yeah.
And so welcome to that, because I'm just going to start calling them Willisms, because it's so hard not to do it on camera, to be like, okay, there goes another Willism. So, yeah, Willisms are a thing now. And let's take a vote. Willisms? I vote for it. Well, I win because I'm the majority. So, whatever.
She had 5 fingers up. She wins. I got 1 thumb. It doesn't work.
But y'all didn't...
Anyway. No, I want to plug something.
And the author's life.
Yes, I get to plug something for myself.
Okay, go ahead, Winona, so we don't have to keep our guest waiting.
Yeah, our guest is waiting. You can see her smiling.
And she's patiently waiting.
I know, right?
And she's patiently waiting, so that's exciting.
Because we promised her 2 minutes. We're now like 39 seconds over. Anyway, hold on, quickly. I'm going to do this quick. So we have a new thing called The Author's Life, because while we were doing the Inspirational Women in Literature, television producer was like, writers are boring. And I was like, no, we're not.
I'm not boring.
So we are starting The Author's Life. So every premiere, every award ceremony, every gala, television appearance, radio set, or speaking event, you will watch us get ready and hassle.
Not get ready, because that's just a lie.
Okay, look,
we will say some
my
silly
lipstick
stuff.
will be on and my hair will be done before you see anything. But anyway, because I'm a narcissist like that, and you got to
hashtag Willism.
Right. All right, moving on. Anyway, there we go.
Yes.
That's The Author's Life. You guys check it out. All right, now lovely guest.
Onward to her.
Hi. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Debbie Cohen, and my business is called DCSocialMarketingGroup.com, and I do social media marketing and consulting. And within that realm, I've built some websites, etc., but that's the majority of what I do.
Oh, that is so awesome. Okay, first and foremost, everyone tells me nowadays that if you are a digital marketer, if you are going to do anything, you need a digital marketer. So how important is this digital marketer to life if you're going to a brand?
Social marketing has been, social media marketing or social marketing has been around for a while, and it's not going anywhere. There actually was a very good article, it's up on my website, from the New York Times, about it's just going to keep growing and growing and changing. And these videos are growing. In 2017, you're going to see more videos than you ever did. Social marketing and media, it's advertising and on a level where you're building relationships.
Okay.
So when you take an ad out, I used to sell advertising, and when you take an ad out in a paper, It's just the ad. You're not really building the relationship. And social media marketing is more building the relationship, because today people want to have more of a relationship and a trust with you. They need to know you're going to be around. They need to see you consistently. They need to learn to trust your brand. And the social media person, when you have your own business, and I'm sure you know this, there's only so much time in the day to do things. And
Don't we know?
If you're doing best, then you hire other people to help you and propel your business, to promote your brand, to do what they do best. So I am behind the scenes, or any social media marketer or digital marketing, we are behind the scenes helping, assisting your company, your brand, and growing it to get it known out there.
Okay.
Why you need it, it is a slow kind of growth. We talked about some stats and some things growing and how it can be. It is a slow growth because you're building a relationship again. You could spend many dollars on a advertisement, which TV does all the time. It costs so much, but one ad isn't going to do it. You have to be out there and out there and out there. And you have to be out there consistently, because your clientele may not be ready to buy from you right then, but when they are, they need to know that they have seen you. They need to have built that trust, and it's a lot subliminal. I keep seeing, I'm used to the women's cave for my clients. I knew who you were because you were out there all the time interviewing majority of people. I already knew of you. You're consistently out there doing things, and I see you all over. But if I had seen you once, I wouldn't know who you were or what you were about. So what my job is to get to know you, understand what's important to you. What do you want? What do you want to accomplish? What are your goals? Go out there and do that for you. Communication, key, very key. And it's a problem across the board in general. I need a lot of communication because I need to know what you're doing and what you're doing next, and because I need to get that out there with people. I'm building excitement of the brand. I'm building your brand. I'm out there creating the relationships.
Okay.
Because you don't always have that time. You're doing what you do best, and I'm out there helping the business get known. And I absolutely love when I see, really at the end of the month when I do the stats and I see the growth. I'm really thrilled about that, because I really want to see the customer succeed. I want to see people say, oh, I heard that brand. Oh, I saw that. I've heard of that, etc. I want to see the traffic, and traffic does not build overnight, which we all want.
Yes. I'm waiting for that day.
Hear it all the time. I don't give guarantees. I know that some people might. I don't believe in that. You can't guarantee. I see that generally there's a period of time, and all of a sudden, if they've seen you enough, I see the numbers change. I see the growth. I see what's happening. And we need media because it's not going away, and because most people do not have thousands of dollars to spend on an ad, and one ad is not going to do it.
Exactly. So I just wanted to say, I cannot believe that you have seen our silly brand and still like us as individuals. Thank you. That was so nice of you.
I love it.
I appreciate it.
I'm like you. I shoot off the cuff, and I love you because you're real. You're authentic and you're real. You're beautiful.
Not today.
Not today.
People, we just came from the gym.
I mean, you see the hair sticking up. It's bad today.
Yeah. But quickly, I do have a question. I remember that I think it was another doctor, Dr. Wright, I believe, she was saying that people need to see us often, and that brand familiarity, right? There are more cell phones in the world than there are television sets. And there's more access to internet than there is to, like, anything else in the world right now. So when you say communication, how key is that to making your internet presence known? That's my first part of the question. And then my second part of the question, do you view yourself as the new marketing, like the new Madison Street or whatever, like what Mad Men was made out of?
Okay, so there's two different questions here. And
Please don't ask me to repeat them because I forgot them.
Madmen.
I actually identify with that issue. I'm going to take that second one because I don't know that there's one way to catapult a business. I'm not going to say that. And I did this even with advertising. There are many advertisements. There's TV, there was radio, there's many different things. And I sit down and I talk to a client to see what they want, what they need, and try to figure out what the package is. With social media, you don't need all the social media. It's not necessarily, or not to begin with, not to start with. Let's start with the important things. But it's knowing you and what your goal and your brand is. Repetition is definitely important. Being out there all the time, every day, people seeing you, hearing from you. You can't just be out there and gone tomorrow. That does not build a relationship, and it does not build trust. The communication part, I was actually thinking of the communication that I need after the initiation, speaking and getting to know the client and interviewing the client. I need communication as to, what are you doing? In other words, I can give you a perfect example. One of your clients always tells me ahead, there's an interview coming up with you. She gives me the link, so I'm prepared. It goes up on the website. I go out to social media. So I'm getting all that prepped. Her communication to me is extremely important because I wouldn't know about it otherwise. I can't promote her and or your show. Communication is extremely important in any business, and I emphasize that because I see communication issues almost every day. But it's extremely important. We get busy, we forget, but it's important.
Okay. I'm loving how you took both sides of those questions. Wow.
Yes. See, this is how you know she's a marketing genius.
Exactly.
That's how you know. Because she's all about communication, and marketing is about communication. From what I gather from other marketers, you can, if you have good communication, have that trust of people, they will let you market, and you can do your job too.
Okay, so this is Winona, and therefore Winona is a narcissist. So
hashtag realism.
Right, as a narcissist, Winona has to ask, do you take pro bono people, otherwise known as the anti-thought ladies?
Well, I'll tell you what, I've always believed, and I mean this wholeheartedly, I believe in pro bono, I believe in charities, I believe in helping. And it is on my list to do that. Right now, I am still in the midst of building to a certain clientele, but I've also I'm not that strict person who does, okay, this hour, I can't talk to you now. I want to truly help the person. So yeah, if you have a question for me and, an hour every day, I'm not sure I have that right now, to be honest, but I will definitely help people because I believe in that. I just believe in what goes around comes around, and people have helped me and taken their time to help me and answer questions I have. This is an industry that is constantly changing, like any industry, right? You learn something and all of a sudden everything changes. The algorithm changes. I'm constantly running into this with Facebook right now.
Yeah.
So everything's changing. So if it's taking me time to learn it, I can only imagine someone who really just doesn't do it full time, right? Or we turn to the people who are doing something full time and probably know what's happening and ask questions, and I can appreciate that.
Oh, I completely and totally understand that.
Absolutely.
Because we don't do this full time, and that bad boy is painful when they change stuff.
Yes.
We're like, wait, we have to learn this over again? Again? Oh my goodness.
I'm the same way. I got to tell you, even in this industry, it is changing constantly. So it's not just you. I'm always amazed. Okay, I've really got this now, the expertise. All of a sudden, everything changes. I have to go and teach myself again, sit through a webinar. So it's not just you.
Well, absolutely. Technology is a thing of beauty and a thing, like, if we didn't have it, we would not be able to do what we do. Right. But on the other hand, because we do have it, sometimes it lets us down or changes so quickly because there are other people, not more important people, but masses are asking for a different thing. And so Yes, it changes all the time.
No, you're right, and it does. And I can tell you right now, even the best of the best, because I talk to different technicians all the time on different things, they feel the same way. Things change so fast that even within a company, I've talked to people where 5 people should know, but only 1 does because it changed so quick the other haven't. So it's not just you. It is a process. But again, social media is here to stay. Everybody needs a presence, and you need a presence every day, really, to grow, because it is a slower growth. It's kind of more of a subliminal thing. I believe with advertising, even when you're paying to be on front of somebody, same thing with TV. That first time you hear that jingle, you may not get it, but if you keep hearing it and hearing it and hearing it, you're going to get it. So again, you need that consistency for your clients, for what's going on. And even like in your case, you two are, like you always say, we kind of shoot from the hip and all, but at least you're consistent about that. You haven't changed things. Everybody knows you. You're real. You're genuine. You are who you are. And you don't put on a fake facade. You don't change things. And that is important in building trust and relationship with your clientele and the people viewing, in your case.
Oh.
You do be out there every day.
So another quick question from this side. If there were 3 things that you were going to tell a person pro bono, of course, what would the 3 things be about, marketing to yourself to social media?
So let me clarify in the fact that if you were doing your own marketing on social media, what would be
Yes.
my top
Yes.
for you? Well, I said it, consistency.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be consistent. You need to be posting out there every day. I would pick at least the consistency. I would pick at least 3 mediums at least that are your mediums, because there's many social media outlets and medias out there. You don't need them all to start. You can always graduate in them. Concentrate on 3, the top 3. And of course, the top number 1 is Facebook. That is the top social media that exists, and everybody knows of it. And that is your number 1 that you want to be out there. So you have consistency, you have that.
Look, if there really isn't 3,
Don't
that one is absolutely.
3, to be honest. I'm trying to pick
No.
the top.
It's okay. I was like, if that is just your one, then that is absolutely okay, because I think that a lot of people don't really go by that rule. Like I'm not a big social media person, and I don't post to Twitter like I probably should, because that's the only thing that I'm really on. And so, thank you. You taught me something today. I appreciate it.
I could say I want to address that Twitter thing. I'll give you a thought. If you think about what this current president uses, what does he use to
Twitter.
Right there couldn't be any more. Twitter. That's what we hear. Twitter. Almost every day in the news. Twitter.
That's what I use. That's what we both
right
use.
There, that tells you something. Twitter. He's consistent with Twitter.
And we know about his brand.
And so does every other country. But right there, he has really catapulted Twitter, in my opinion. Although, if you listen to the national news, you actually hear the word Twitter more than you hear Facebook. What do celebrities use?
Twitter.
So why aren't we using Twitter more? Why aren't we? Twitter's important. People are going to Twitter. All you're hearing is Twitter. Even more than Facebook, which is still number 1. Twitter's probably down on number 3. It depends on who you talk to on the ladder of social importance.
There's a whole nother thing I was going to say about Twitter, but I'm going to let that go.
Yes.
And guys, we have gone 4 minutes over time.
Yep. So we're going to
Ms. Cohen, would you mind telling us where we can find you? And yes,
Absolutely.
You're only seeing my hand right now. I'm sorry. But look at my nails. They're cool.
No, I see
are.
your hand. Okay, now I'm seeing your hand. All right. You can find me at DC, which is my initials, Debbie Cohen, DCSocialMarketingGroup.com.
Okay.
All right.
And of course, I'm sure you're on Twitter or, Instagram, Facebook, somewhere.
Oh, I'm out there, and I'm sure that I'll be hearing from you, and I look forward to hearing from you to help you with your social media. I really do.
Oh, okay, sure.
Wow, that's awesome and major, you guys. So
we're gonna wrap this up.
We're gonna wrap this up, and yes, we only are seeing her hand, but that's okay because you know
my
what?
Hand, wait, my hand can hold a book.
We are mobile today, as I said. So here we go. We just wanted to remind you guys that you can always see us on andwethought.com. Wow. Or as she told us to do, let's just go with Just Writing Life, and that would be Wilnona. And on Twitter. And
that would be the hand on Twitter. There you go.
And hashtag Willism. And then Jade, you can Jaded at 2555. You can follow me on Twitter, you guys. And just remember that wisdom is all around you if
the hand says if you find it and
if you're open
to finding it and accepting it. Oh my word, you guys. 45 videos in a row, I get it right. Today the hand messes up. When the face says it, it's so much better.
All right. So peace and love from Jade
and Wilnona.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, you guys.